Chicken and Pickin' Bluegrass and Country Jamboree took place Saturday. Richmond Community College gearing up for summer STEM camps and First Health Cancer Survivors Day to highlight the art of survivorship. That and more all coming your way on your Monday edition of Live at 5. Richmond County's nightly news starts right now. Good evening and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. I'm Matt Harrelson. Registration for summer classes has begun, and you can register by going to richmondcc.edu or by calling 910-410-1700. Let's get right to it now for tonight's top stories. According to Norman Mayor Kenneth Broadway, approximately 1,000 people attended the first ever Chicken Pickin' Bluegrass Country Jamboree held in downtown Norman on Saturday. It was a beautiful day from folks for all over to stroll around the event grounds. Some listened to the music provided by 4 different bands. Others walked down the roads of antique cars and tractors, while others enjoyed the great food and fellowship. Motorcycle riders were well represented and enjoyed a 50-mile ride around the northern end of the county, all part of the event. Matt Hatley and his wife Mary from Woodpecker Products gave live demonstrations of his wood carving art while using a chainsaw. Elford Fox and his wife Shirley from Candor had a display of Cub Cadet riding mowers. One of the mowers was a 1968 model that was bought brand new by his grandfather. Also in display at the event was a collection of locally owned farm tractors and cars. Their ages ran from new to as far back as a 1930s model. Hayward Grant from Ellerby brought several of his tractors, plus an antique hit-and-miss motor-powered washing machine, butter churn, ice cream churn, and meat grinder all in one. No electricity needed for this piece of equipment. As the evening progressed, some mingled around the grounds talking while others listened to the great music coming from the 4 different bands that took the stage at Norman. To start the event were the Uwharrie Pickers, followed by Flint Hill Bluegrass. Then hometown girl Abigail Dowd took the stage and sang her heart out. The Rusty Rails Band finished out the evening with some good old rock and roll music. Mayor Broadway said, quote, "I'm pleased with the turnout for this first-time spring event and hope we can continue with another one next year." Richmond Community College is once again hosting the RCC Great Summer Camps, which focus on science, technology, engineering, and math, better known as STEM camps. These summer camps for grades 3 through 12 make engineering and technology fun and interactive and will keep young minds stimulated and hands busy with technology, drones, robotics, and 3D printing. Each 4-day camp is $20 and includes a t-shirt and lunch. Camps begin at the end of June and continue through July. Camps will run from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. To register, contact Alicia Butler at 910-410-1706 or email ambutler979@richmondcc.edu. You can also go over to richmondobserver.com to see a full list of the camps being offered on the college's main campus in Hamlet in the Fort Building and at the Honeycutt Center in Laurinburg, which includes geospatial math, architectural design, robotics, and advanced 3D modeling. You can also visit richmondcc.edu/STEM for more information. All right, guys, when we come back, First Health's Cancer Survivors Day to highlight the art of survivorship and Christian Cano's candidacy for 9th Congressional District. It's coming up right after this.
Family Pharmacy is a local pharmacy that's been in business in Rockingham for over 10 years. Located in the Food Lion Shopping Center on US 1 North, we have easy access into the store and a drive-thru for your convenience as well. You can download the official Family Pharmacy app at myfamilypharmacy.com and we'll help you set it up to text you when your prescription is ready, and you can even set it up to fill your prescriptions when due. Our motto is we'll treat you like family, and it's something we truly mean. We take the same care in filling your prescription that we would take for our own family. Family Pharmacy, we'll treat you like family.
Rockingham Farm Supply in downtown Rockingham at the corner of 220 and Green Street's a great place to stop by and have some fellowship and fun. Pick up your dog food, seed, even chicks for your farm, a little bit of everything, and a great selection of zero-turn lawnmowers and other lawn care products. Stop by and visit the local family-friendly atmosphere at Rockingham Farm Supply. Again, that's Rockingham Farm Supply, corner of 220 and Green Street in downtown Rockingham.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
My name is Jim Leach, and we have been using the Tim Hayden Construction Company for the last several years.
My name is Dave Owens and my wife Beth. We had some damage here at our place in Knollwood Village.
January 2nd, our house flooded upstairs coming through to the first floor.
Tim has responded very quickly with his team of people.
Our repairs went extremely well.
Tim made a very difficult situation much easier for us.
Welcome back to Live at 5, Richmond County's nightly news. Creative arts therapy is based on the idea that the creative act can be healing. According to the American Cancer Society, arts therapy can help people express hidden emotions and reduce stress, fear, and anxiety. Many cancer patients and survivors use creative arts therapies, including music, art, dance, drama, and writing, to help manage the emotional and psychological side effects that often result from cancer diagnosis and treatment. Art therapy offers an opportunity for self-expression. It also helps decrease anxiety and promotes relaxation, and for cancer patients and survivors, it can help decrease pain and help through the cancer journey. First Health Moore Regional Hospital's 31st Annual National Cancer Survivors Day will highlight the benefits of art therapy and will feature a presentation on the topic from guest speaker Christine Thompson, an artist from Goldsboro. Scheduled for Thursday, May 31st, the free event will be held from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the First Health Conference Center on the corner of Yadkin Road and Page Road in Pinehurst. The National Cancer Survivors Day program hosted by First Health of the Carolinas is free to cancer survivors and one guest accompanying the survivor, but space is limited and registration is required. To register, you can visit nccancercare.org or call 800-213-3284. In the upcoming Democratic primary, Christian Cano is running against Dan McCready, and both candidates are from Charlotte. In his recent speech at the local Democratic Party convention, Cano noted that he was the Democratic Party nominee in the 2016 election. Cano suggested if Dan McCready wants to run against Pittenger, he should flip over to the Republican Party. On health care, Cano said he supports Medicare for all, and on the subject of the environment, he noted he is for stopping the, quote, wood pellet situation in Richmond County. Cano also shared that he believes in states having the funding for quality education and said he's been in the workforce for 36 years, and according to him, that's longer than McCready has been alive. According to Cano, he decided to run again in 2018 because his family can't afford to have someone representing the Democratic Party that does not have those life experiences. And don't forget, folks, that early voting is still underway. The early polls will be open tomorrow, through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, May 5th from 8:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. The contested races include the 9th District U.S. House of Representatives seat. Democrats will be deciding between Dan McCready, Christian Cano, and Clarence Goings Jr. The Republican ticket includes incumbent Robert Pittenger and challenger Mark Harris. In the county commissioner's race, 5 Democratic candidates are vying for 4 seats. Incumbents Herb Long of Rockingham and Don Bryant of Hoffman are facing Rick Watkins of Hamlet, Tavares Bostic of Marston, and Peggy Covington of Rockingham in the Democratic primary. The 4 highest vote getters will then face Republican incumbent Ben Moss of Hamlet and fellow Republican Jim Entwistle of Rockingham in the November general election. Due to having less than 4 candidates, the Republicans do not require a primary in this election cycle. In the Richmond County Board of Education race, which is nonpartisan, there are 7 candidates running for 4 seats. Incumbents Bobby Sue Ormsby, Joe Richardson, and Irene Pittman-Aiken are facing Darrell Mason, Johnny McCullers, Statha Osborne, and Pat Campbell. All of the school board candidates are from Rockingham. Early voting will end on Saturday, May 5th. All right, folks, when we come back, we've got your sports and weather. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond Community College, we prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Hello, I'm Tammy Benson, and this is
Nancy Bowling.
And we're here to tell you about the wonderful service at hospice and what they have to bring. From the nursing services, to the medical director, to in-home aides, to a chaplain, to bereavement, to everything you can imagine. They were there to take care of it.
I cannot think of how the experience with hospice could have been any better professionally, spiritually.
Exit Realty Platinum in Rockingham has listed one of the most beautiful homes in Richmond County. Located in Rockingham on Ledbetter Lake, the home features 4 bedrooms with bamboo floors and a kitchen featuring stainless steel appliances and granite countertops, and a master bedroom that overlooks Ledbetter Lake, along with a spacious tile shower and the attached master bathroom. The open living space leads to the back deck with a perfect view of Ledbetter Lake, and the property features its own boat dock. Want to see this beautiful home? Call Nicole Hayden with Exit Realty Platinum, your source for homes in Richmond and Moore counties.
Welcome back to Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. And now for your top sports stories. The outcome of Friday's senior night game looked grim for the Lady Raiders as they trotted off the field down 8-3 to rival Scotland High School in the middle of the 7th inning. In front of a full house, seniors Brianna Basic, Owen Bowers, and Kinsey Webb were recognized before their last regular season game, and Lady Raiders magic was alive and well. It just wouldn't show up until late in the game. When it all was said and done, battling down to their final out, the Lady Raiders were a mass of celebrating teammates chasing freshman Peyton Chappell around the infield following her first career walk-off to give the number 2 4A ranked Lady Raiders a 9-8 victory to end the regular season. It was an uncharacteristic game for the Lady Raiders through the first 6.5 innings, as Richmond starting pitcher Grayson Way had allowed a season-high 12 hits to the Lady Fighting Scots and tied the most runs giving up in a game and team errors committed. Richmond's largest deficit of the night was a 7-0 Lady Fighting Scots lead through 4 completed innings. Making a rare trip to the circle, Wallace stopped play in the middle innings to talk to her ace, which seemed to work because Way would settle in and not allow much more damage. The Lady Raiders will get set to host last place and number 8 ranked 71st Tuesday at 7 p.m. in the opening round of the SAC tournament. The Richmond Raiders came into Friday night's game against Scotland High School riding a 12-game winning streak, including a 1-0 nail-biter win against the Scots on Wednesday. But errors would be the Raiders' undoing on senior night in a game that saw Richmond let a 4-0 lead wilt away in the late innings. The Raiders would jump on the board early when starting pitcher Jonathan Lee doubled to center field, followed by shortstop Drew Loving reaching second base on an error by Scotland's left fielder. Loving would then steal third and score when Cam Caraway grounded to short. On defense in the top of the 4th, on the last out of the inning, Lee came over to cover first on a ground ball hit to first and got into a scuffle with the Scotland batter and was immediately thrown out of the ball game. Due to 2 errors from Richmond in the top of the 6th inning, the Fighting Scots would claw all the way back to tie the game at 4-4 and then eventually take a 1-run lead at 5-4 going into the bottom of the 6th. With this being the final game in the regular season, Richmond will now look towards the Sandhills Athletic Conference Tournament, which is slated to start Tuesday at home against the Purnell Sweat Rams. The game is set to start at 7 p.m. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I'll be bringing you your 5-day weather forecast. And now for your Live at 5 weather report, brought to you by McNair Auto Sales. Looking at tomorrow, Tuesday, going to be a high of 84 and a low of 53 with 0% chance of rain, sunny skies all day. As we move into Wednesday on Hump Day, once again a 0% chance of rain, a high of 86 that day, a low of 56. And then on Thursday, once again, the temperature is going to rise to 87 with a 10% chance of rain, a low of 58. So great weather. Looking forward to Plaza Jam that day in downtown Rockingham. As we move into the weekend on Friday, still just a 10% chance of rain. And as you can see, more sunshine for the weekend, a high of 89 and a low of 63. And then as we move into the middle of the weekend, 20% chance of rain, so a couple of clouds popping up that day. Still a high of 87 and a low of 63. And I'm sweating just sitting here thinking about it. Looking at the pollen outlook, tomorrow and Wednesday, both of those going to be very high. So, of course, be prepared for that. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live at 5. And if you haven't already, be sure to download the Richmond Observer app for your iPhone and Android devices. You can find all of the latest news on there. You can listen to The Classic Rock Radio and Good Morning Sandhills. You can also watch Live at 5 and the RO Sports Show. It's all in one, and it's all for free. So thanks for watching, and as always, good night, Richmond County.